Welcome everybody back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Fem, and we're going to get back into some Noble. Once again, we are back with our Salister family, and we have been following Maliava, who is Maliava the 8th. Believe the... no, yeah. No? 13th. Why did I say the 8th? I don't know. Maliava the 13th. So to get the 14th, I guess we'd have to have her, or even we'd have to have Rotilia the 3rd have another girl, or Delphinium have a daughter. So we can have a Maliava the 14th and continue on from there. Now, I hope it continues from there. I have heard that that's not how it works, so I'm not sure. It's just something I've heard in the Discord, but I don't know for sure if that's true or not. So I guess we'll have to try and find out. I mean, that's just who we got, right? Humness. Oh, he's like hummus. Humness. Humness. Okay, so we do have plenty of girls. Maya, I was playing another game, so my fingers moving differently. So Maya's 33, 16, 18, 20, 16. Let's see. Oh, she would be, wow, he would be perfect for Dove or Primrose. I was going to say, he's not going for Maya. It's like, oh no, he is. Oh, I actually have two options. Let me see. Both of these guys really are like, I want this girl instead. I'm gonna give this one to Dove, and then I'm gonna, because Maya, I want her to get married. And then for you, I guess we'll figure out who's gonna go. How did the rendezvous go? Had a good rendezvous. Once again, still not pregnant, and she's 62, so likelihood is never going to happen. It's not what I'm happy about. But leashed in a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Dove defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Good job. Konma, another girl. She's just cranking out them babies. I do not have my names ready. Wow. I am really unprepared today, guys. I was just playing a relaxing game myself. So, my bad. Let's go with Myrtle, because I haven't used that name yet. After calmly instructing the panicking nurses and keeping their wits sharper than the midwife's scissors, Kola delivered a robust boy. Good. Let's rename you to something we haven't. I don't think I've done Rohan yet, so let's go Rohan. And how did this go over here? Oh no. As the priest stumbled through the vows, Delphinium and Elild exchanged rings and glum glances, sealing an unhappy union, while Lucas III somehow managed to fatally bean Andarna with a poorly aimed celebratory goblet. He didn't kill one of ours. Yeah, because she's from Sejefnsor. Something like that. Oh, did she? No, she got married. I was like, did she not get married? And it's like, oh no, she did. I was like so confused. For a second there, I was like, please say she got married. Okay, I'm going to have you go help with that. Ivy, please go help with that. Now, let's see, who can go with these? Fiddicknard, you're going to go for that one. Avild, you're going to go for that one. Okay, so... Alright, so I will say I found out I love her hair. For the 100 subscriber episode, it's probably going to be multiple episodes. We are doing Crankheim, and it looks like every tournament we are going to have to enter. Now the thing is does it mean just these, or does it also mean these? Because that's the competition, not a tournament. So I think because it specifically says tournament, we're only going to do tournaments. We're not going to touch the competitions. Just throwing it out there as a, What's going to happen? So, anyway. Yeah, I don't even have anyone good for that. Let's have you help with that. And stop. Alright. How did this go? With an empty purse and a new eye pouch, Albert Bourbon II returned from the collection after being bamboozled by a gang of wily merchants who vanished into thin air, leaving not a single coin or dignity behind. Rude. How did this go? As the shrieks of Ember echoed through the house Salister estate, a robust, legitimate girl arrived, while nurses endured a barrage of insults about their cold hands and incompetent towels. Meanwhile, a Leffrey, the second preen nearby as the self-proclaimed proud parent. Athena, you go help. You guys haven't had very many kids. My bad. Ember. Okay, so we got Ember there. Oh no, that's someone else. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Fiddicknod the third, Emsh quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. All right, another name for a boy. Let's go Kalos. Despite fierce competition, including a suspiciously radiant maiden from afar, Dove II charmed Humnus with a heartfelt poem about lost chickens, prompting immediate engagement. Once again, chickens are a very good thing for this family. In the midst of the elegant courtship festivities at House Sabrantor, Avild astounded the court with their boundless energy. They danced, they flirted, they even challenged Humnus to an energetic arm wrestling match, leaving all in awe of their vitality. Ooh la la. How did this go? Malige, with the subtlety of a fox in silk slivers, Crow II whispered to Alge II about the true value of noble titles, distracting everyone long enough for Magna to pinch a well-stuffed coin purse, but not the title. Away, so I'm happy for that. Emsh, can you help these, please? How did this go? The House Salister estate was shrouded in an oppressive hush as Quinn IV birthed a legitimate boy, refusing even a hint of joy. She seems pretty happy to me. And meanwhile, Crow III paraded about, grinning like they had personally invented infants. They are so cute together, honestly. Oh my gosh, they're cute. I'm not even going to give you an effort to woo. Yes, I'm leaving you two alone now. I'm done. You're not going to have a kid. Setting out to collect dues across the House Salister lands, Ivy II found peasants miraculously allergic to taxes. Okay, figures. Meticulously allergic. I don't know if you can really be meticulous. All right. Is it a male or a female? Male. So if we have a female, Primrose, I'm gonna have you try. We'll see if something happens. We could get a Count Crown. He needs wit. His wit is poo. So if we have someone with good charisma, we might be able to win it. I don't want to give it to Crow because he's got enough. Let's see. Do we have anyone over here? We do have. Wild Berman could. Yeah, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna try for Wild Berman. Let's go. Stop. So she got sick. Good gravy. Ivy, can you help with that? How did this go? After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Alge brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Blackjack III limp with pride and exhaustion. Good job, you two. How did this go? Against all odds, in the suspiciously slippery dance floor, Dove II and Humnus exchanged vows without a single relative fainting. No, what happened here? Count the scars and the claims. As the master of ceremonies called for claimants, while Berman II boldly lunged for the ceremonial scepter, only to be nicked across the cheek by a jewel-studded ring worn by Lucas IV, who snatched it first. Darn it. Well, we tried. In an unprecedented turn at House Saflorianor's court, Maya II wowed the gathered nobles with a peculiar courtship gift, a live chicken to ward off bad spirits. This bold move enchanted Walmus III, leading to their engagement, much to everyone's bewilderment. Shocking. Malige, as the halls of the House Salister estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Alilde heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl. Good job. So many babies. Just let's pop up all the babies that we possibly can make. As the halls of the House Salister estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Rotilia finally expelled the squalling bundle of joy, a healthy, legitimate son. She is just cranking out them babies, girl. I don't think I've used Comfrey. Do not believe I've used that name. Let's go Athena, you go there. Okay, so we do have... So there are a bunch of males, so male would not be bad. So let me send both of you to that. Anybody else? I think we actually are good. I'm not sending her to get married anymore. She's old enough. Oh my gosh, so many babies. So many babies. I don't have enough people with enough stats for that. What's this? As Ragno and the ragtag bandits demanded tribute, Eliam distracted them with a raucous jig atop the carriage, causing the lid to be swapped for a crate of fine wine. In daring display of vigor, Primrose leapt from their horse like a knight possessed, flinging themselves at the ragtag bunch of bandits with such force that Ragno might now consider an early retirement. I wanted him to consider something else, but sure. Despite the priest's best efforts and Astrid II's dazzling but overpriced fireworks, Thomas III and Maya II were reluctantly wed. Ooh. While Salister wept as their gold vanished. They did not seem pretty happy. After calmly instructing the panicking nurses and keeping their wits sharper than the midwife's scissors, Athena Salister delivered a robust boy, while Alba Berman II beamed with pride and promptly dropped their goblet on their own boots. Okay, so who can we do this? How about you do that one, and you do that one? I don't want you doing that one right now. I mean, well, I could, because it might. As the shrieks of Emge II echoed through the house Salister estate, a robust, legitimate girl arrived, while nurses endured a barrage of insults about their cold hands and incompetent towels. Okay, so we have an Emge. And over here, with an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Quinn IV had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. Oh no, Ivy died. No. Let's go Oslo. Poor Ivy. Her granddaughter is already busy doing something else. I'll send another granddaughter. Anybody over here possibly could help with this? Not really. Emge could. Perfect. We do have some possible options. His health is not that good, though. Not lying. His health is bad. And why does his face look like that? Why does his face look like that? Why does his face look like that? He looks... I'm sorry, but does anybody else see it? He kind of looks derpy. He's 30. I'm not going with him, no. Do we have any boys? Not at the moment. I know we have one that's close. If I remember... How come... Oh, no, you already made it. I was like, how come... No, it's like this one's close. All right, let's keep going. Maybe I can get that before it goes away. Yes, I can. Good. Let's have you go for Gonlan then. Oh, I could have gone with... Oh, her stats are worse. So many babies. So many babies. I'm okay with that. It's not horrible. The servants concocted a miraculous brew, claiming it was enchanted dragon's blood. Huh. Believing every word, Conla II from House Salister slipped away and miraculously recovered, earning the humiliating title, Conla the Gullible. Yeah, so gullible. She's building a freaking castle. While the priest solemnly droned, Magnolia loudly refused to sit anywhere near Ivy II's coffin, insisting it was cursed and demanding a circle of salt be drawn around themselves for protection. Courtiers rolled their eyes so hard, several nearly fainted. The meticulous miracle of the maternity room. With the precision of a seasoned apothecary, Black Jack III orchestrated the nursing room, directing servants to fetch towels, nurses to prepare potions with the seriousness of a battle strategist. Meanwhile, Alge II braved the stormy seas of labor with unparalleled valor, resulting in a jubilant outcry as a haughty heir to the House Salister was born. Exhausted yet triumphant, Black Jack III beamed with pride, their meticulous preparations yielding a flawless victory. A son. A Blackjack the Fourth. I don't know. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Walberman III, Walberman II, Avild II quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Gola, please go help them. Thank you. Malige, in a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, where Stilla defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Okay, so yeah, we do get to rename this one. So, to a floral name. Let's do Frisia. I like that name. It's a cute name. Maliava, go help with them. And Athena, go help them. And Rosella, go help them. Go, 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 go. It's like, go, 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 go. It's like, yes, everybody. Get it, got it, good. I don't have any more. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Let's get this. After Ivy the fourth, was conveniently paired with Wellness the second by the most dubious of rules, the ball's hush was interrupted as Ilia the second dispatched Wolfen the second with remarkable flair. Congratulations to the new betrothed, and condolences to those less fortunate in both love and survival. Wow. Brutal. Wellness. Ooh, he's a count. Okay. Okay. Cool. He's 22. Good, good, good. Oh, only one. But we do have Osanlia, whose stats are really bad. I am sorry to say it, but those stats are horrible, except for the charisma. It's okay with the charisma. She even has more wit than Noreen. I'm going to say no, just because the stats were really bad. I mean, I could, but it means taking someone away from something else, and I'm not in the mood. Although, here, let me send you over there. Let's have you help, because you're not doing anything. All right, let's keep going. And I'm sorry if you heard that noise in the background. That was my door being shut, because somebody decided to pop in and can't hear when they try to knock on the door. As the velvet cushions were still warm from Ivy II's absence, Walmus IV swooped in dazzling courtiers with an insufferable display of virtue, and was henceforth hailed as Walmus IV the Valiant, to the delight of every sycophant in attendance. He got her title, at least. After the priest finally located the correct scroll, Walmus II, first Sagafnus Count of Deepwood, and Ivy IV exchanged vows. Why is it spaced like that? And miraculously smiled. It's weird how it's spaced. Meanwhile, House Salister discovered a forgotten dowry chest beneath the altar and promptly claimed it as their own. I don't think it's supposed to be spaced like that. After pelting Golnla II with awkward poetry and 3 questionable love songs, Redulmus Salister secured an engagement, much to the delight or horror of House Sagafnasor. Sure, it's horror. True horror. Malige, amidst the cacophony of wails and screams, Dove II valiantly endured a treacherous pregnancy and successfully gave birth to a healthy, legitimate girl. As Humnus basked in the glory of parenthood, they were promptly christened Humnus the Valiant. Actually, he'd be pretty good. His stats are not that good, though. But maybe you can do something with it. I'll just send your father with you. It's fine. Let's see. With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Alild had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. Good, good, good. And again, if she does have another female, if Alild or Rotilla has a female, again, I will try and name it Maliava the 14th. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Wellmus III, Maya II quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Yay, your line continued. I'm happy. The heir arrival. As the moon hung high in the night sky, the halls of House Salister were filled with a symphony of labor screams, and proved once again that they are socially inept as they made their way through the delicate process of childbirth. With a few accidental slaps, countless apologies, and a momentary misstep into a chamber pot, which, if the comments are to be accurate, that is still disgusting. It would have red liquid in it, not the yellow everybody would think it would have, and that would be disgusting. Actually, technically, if it was during their birthing time, it would also have something brown in it, but, let's not think that way. Ember emerged triumphant, holding a baby girl in their arms. The heir has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. That would be disgusting, is all I'm going to say. Don't do that, please. Yuck, gross. Let's go with Eglantine. How did these go? As Ember II returned to them their visit to the house estate. Okay, so they did pretty good. Oberon is meek. And he's brave. Okay, good. Maliava, you can help with that. Anything down here? Not really. We do need to do this, so I'm going to have you help with that. Let's see. Nothing else. And, I mean, we do have this, yes, but I don't really have anyone to marry off to, so yeah, no, let's keep going. More babies. I'm not upset. Just more babies. Again, why does this guy look weird? He looks derpy. His weight's pretty high, though. He still looks so derpy. I don't know why, but he looks derpy. How did Primrose? After dazzling the house, Sage of Nassau Hall with a speech about goat breeding and bribing a few courtiers with an emerald hairpin, Primrose Salister secured Powerius's hand engagement. Though the coin pouch now useless, I'm gonna mess up that name so many times. I have no idea. He looks derpy. Maybe it's just me. After calmly instructing the panicking nurses and keeping their wits sharper than the midwife's scissors, Rotilia III delivered a robust boy, while Alaricus the third beamed with pride and promptly dropped their goblet on their shoes. So no. I'm waiting for another girl because we need a girl to continue Maliava's line, so we shall have to find that. Right, Emge can help with that. The baby, ooh, perfect. A Vild could help with that one. Go away. I suppose we could use some more money. Do you have anyone who's not busy? Athena, please go do that for me, thank you. You have 2 kids, you're fine. After ceremony longer than a winter night, Radamas was shackled to Gulna II with a sigh heard all the way to house Sajif Nasor. I mean, I could marry her off, but why? Just get him in the family. I don't really care anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just at the point where I'm like, I don't really care. He just seems derpy. That's all. And pause. Oh, another masquerade ball. Really? Wow. That's not making me happy. Wow. Upon discovering the builders had assembled the privies before the kitchens, Colna II unleashed a tirade so foul that even the stonemasons blushed. As a result, the Grand Cask's completion now awaits yet another round. After suspiciously shoddy stone wall collapsed right onto us. Okay, so we got more money. So you're still continuing. Yay. Setting out to collect dues across the House Salister lands, allergic to taxes, figures. Malige, with an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Ivy the Fourth had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. Good job. Good job. No, I'm not going to give it to her because, well, that reasoning. Actually, I'm going to give that to you. Alright. Twins or bust, Humnus's finest hour. With a clang of pots and the terrified yelp of the kitchen boy, Dove the second went into labor amidst a chaotic dinner. Humnus, ever the meticulous planner, personally inspected each spoonful of broth, ensuring it was to the midwife's liking. After what seemed like an eternity of grunts, tears, and an unfortunate incident involving a misplaced chicken, Dove the second delivered not one, but 2 healthy daughters, leaving Humnus both exhausted and exceedingly proud. I wonder if they are ever planning on bringing, like, quadruplets. You know? Be interesting to see that. Let's go. Clematis. And... No, I'm spelling that wrong. Forsythia? Okay. How did this go? After a suspiciously lengthy exchange of vows and a priest who nearly nodded off, Warius and Primrose emerged triumphantly wed, beaming at each other as if nothing could possibly go wrong for the rest of the day. I'm going to mess that up. I'm just going to call him Paw. He's just going to be Paul. Just going to call him Paw. No, Criris died. No. We don't have anybody named Criris. So his name didn't actually continue. Sucks. It's Albert Berman to go. I think he married into the family. I think that's what happened. Well, yeah, he definitely did, but literally, Maya had all girls. All girls. Shocking enough, she had a blonde head, too. I don't understand that, but it is what it is, I suppose. Do we have anybody who would possibly be better for the Masquerade? Anybody even close right now? Let's see. I mean, I could send her, but I don't think she's gonna get anywhere, because, like, look at this. There's, like, nothing there for her. I mean, I can try, but I don't imagine it's gonna go well for her. I'm just gonna send Walmus for that. We'll see. We shall find out, I suppose. Okay. Let's start here. Fortune tellers and foolish vows at House Sagifnosor. With a purse full of charms and an eye for omens, Lotus barged into House Sagifnosor's soothsayer-infested ballroom, demanding a prophecy on matrimonial prospects. Encouraged by the dubious nods of 3 fortune tellers, one highly suspicious goat — we trust the goat more than the fortune tellers — Lotus knelt before Amicia III and blurted out a vow grander than a midsummer harvest. Wish I knew what his vow was. Somehow Amicia III accepted, and now the kingdom is abuzz, and how Salister enjoys a glimmer, just a glimmer, of respect. In a dazzling display of wisdom, while Berman II convinced Raphael's gang to take only the coach's entire care, Argo of precious silk in exchange for sparing the horses and passengers, a bargain that left the bandits richer and our treasury notably emptier. That's fine. During the grand courtship at House Sabrentor Court, Albert Berman II shielded their ward from a tumbling chandelier. Good. After Maliava the 13th interrupted a hobbess with a burp loud enough to silence the entire House Sabrentor Hall, where Rennes — again he still looks derpy. The second, either smitten or seeking retribution, agreed to an engagement. Does he not look derpy? I don't know. He looks derpy. It's weird. He looks derpy. I don't know why, but he looks so derpy. After some spirited haggling, Athena offloaded half a wagon of tools to Surrey in exchange for a coin. Oh, she's a cutie. I don't think I've seen this hairstyle. And inexplicably, a suspiciously lively crate of geese that now honk proudly outside the House of Salister gate. So we have more geese! Yay! We love the geese, man! The geese are awesome! Who wouldn't like the geese, man? Come on. Geese are cool. I'm gonna send a Vild to go that. I don't think we have anyone for you, Avatilla, because I sent them to do something probably shouldn't have. Let's have you two do that. You guys have had plenty of kids. These two have had this many kids. That's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And you two have had zip. I don't know why I kept trying to make these two have kids and it just wasn't happening. Just refused to have kids. Once again, we keep getting those. I don't understand that. I left them alone. Then I kept making them, do the bonding together. Nothing. Nothing worked. Nothing worked. I don't know why that happens sometimes. They just refuse. They just completely refuse to have any kids. They're just like, nah, not having kids. Nope, nope, nope. After the priest finished the world's longest sermon, Maliava the 13th and Werenus the 2nd exchanged vows so sweet even the party crasher shed a tear. And then he proceeds to get sick. Instantly. Wow, dude. In a chaotic world of noble rivalries, in power plays Ivy the fortified expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Where's Ivy? Where's Ivy? Where's Ivy? Right here. Okay. So an Ivy. Okay. Let this go. After a whirlwind of mistaken identities and far too much spiced mead at the masquerade ball, Nareen somehow found themselves betrothed to Arima and managed to win a decent pouch of jewels in a very questionable dance contest. Oh, so Silky got married to Adrena's. Okay. Wait, what? Huh? Those are your parents. And you're still being... Okay, so you have Silky as your sibling. Okay. At the midnight masking, Magnolia found themselves paired with Stennis, now engaged thanks to the baffling ball rules. Rumor has it Salister is suddenly the toast of all gossiping. All gossiping. All gossiping. Oh, he had a brother. Wow. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Okie dokie. Send you there and send you there. How did this go? Malige, amidst the laborious groans and anxious pacing of Blackjack the Second, Alge the Second quietly delivered... Blackjack the Third, Alge the Second quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Wow, I can't even speak today. I'm sorry. Let's go. Locksley. Robin of Locksley. If you get the reference, put it down below. I want to hear it. After a stunning display of 4 smiles and cold, clammy hands, Lotus and Amicia the Third were reluctantly bound in wedlock. And an ever-thrifty aunt. Ha! Okay, go straight to baby making. Shoot, I ain't against that. I ain't never against that. Osanlia looks scared. She looks terrified. Like she's like, I don't want to marry into this family. It's crazy. I mean, yes, we are crazy, but I mean, you're part of House Salister, which means you're crazy too. So, not new there. I don't really have anyone for that, so let's keep going. Oh no. Oh no. Who's getting... Yeah, I'm gonna send you... Oh, it's El Berman. Of course. Let this go. After ceremony longer than a winter night, Nareen was shackled to Arima with a sigh heard all the way at House Salaxasor. Whew. That name, man. After a week haggling with a flock of merchants who claimed their goats were nobler than Crow the Second, they returned with single, suspiciously aromatic saccharines. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so not a whole lot. Excuse me. A purse dropped, no vows forgotten. Just as vows were exchanged, the priest sneezed with such force that Reginicius the Second's elaborate wig flew into the wedding cake, launching a hidden pouch of coins straight into Magnolia's lap. But contracts were signed, and Stennis and Magnolia sealed their union with broad grins and a heavier coin purse. They're cute. That's a cute pair. I'll take a look at that in a second. Let's see what we got. After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Amicia the Third brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Lotus limp with pride and exhaustion. Emsh, can you go help them, please? And thank you. How did this go? After Alaricus IV serenaded a Attila with a goose quill lute and a recitation involving 3 riddles. The maiden agreed to get engaged. Wait. That was his father's name. I was like, wait, I don't remember picking that name. And then I was like, oh, no. Hard to remember those things. Okay. I mean, I do have 2 options. Oh, Pawaman the Fourth. Wish I had someone for you, but I don't. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good. A jolly attempt at reasoning. With a grin wider than the village moat, Waldness II leapt between Alberbum II and Remond, armed with a parchment of very official counter-arguments, and a suspiciously wobbly feather quill. Their logic spun in circles, dazzling precisely no one. Now the realm's rumor mongers can't stop whispering about how Salister's latest display of strategic wisdom. Didn't he have a title and now he lost it? Failed to prevent the scam. But then they... Yeah, he did steal it. Dang it. Seriously. Seriously, dude. With scaffolding still clinging to the grandest tower like an anxious barnacle, Conlan II paraded through the not quite finished halls, loudly declaring how Salister's impending greatness to every curious onlooker, ignoring the gaping absence of roofs and doors naturally, how Salister's become more well known among other houses. And he's chased. Well, that again, I'm so done with you guys right now. I'm so done with you. So done with you. 3? No. As the shrieks of Elge II echoed through the house Salister state, a robust, legitimate girl arrived while nurses endured a barrage of insults. So now we have another female name. Let's see. Lelia. Okay. Can you help with that? These 2 just got married recently, so cool. Everybody keeps getting, like, sick and stuff. Oh my gosh, would you stop with it? And I'm seeing bad news here, and I don't want to. After outmaneuvering every pushy-aunt and suspicious priest, Alaricus IV sealed the deal with Avatilla, then impressed all with a speech so cunning, even the wine stewards called him Alaricus IV, the strategist by dessert. Intriguing. Okay. Nothing really bad happened there. No. Well, she got married and he ended up dying really quickly. What the heck? I think she's bad luck. Athena! What was with that face? Did you have something to do with that? I'm blaming Athena because she just had a look on her face that just said a lot. She gave an evil grin on her face, and I'm like, girl's got something in her mind, and she's just, I want power women in the household. I'm just gonna do it again. Athena, you're gonna go help with that because you gave me that evil grin, and I'm just gonna have you help. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but first shot, you know. Okay. I want to see how this went. During the grand courtship at house. Yeah, shielded him. Okay. After Maliava the 13th serenaded Pawaman the 5th, an impromptu ballad about goats and inheritance, the bachelor eagerly agreed. How many times has she gotten married? That's too funny. I love that. I love that. That's good. That's good. That's good. Ooh. I do have yes, you're gonna go for that one, and then Athena, you're gonna go for that one, and have your father help you. Tears streaming down their face, where Wenris managed to fumble every bolt. Okay. Good. Alright, how did this go? Excuse me. With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Primrose had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. With that paw. I'm just gonna call him Paw. Pawrius. There you go. Pawrius. Okay, so she's holding a baby girl. Good. So we have a Golna. Okay. Ooh, you can help with that. Perfect. Just have your husband help you. I'm just not in the mood. I don't need that. Do we have anyone else who could possibly do this? Because I just sent the one person I think who can do it to go help build a stupid castle. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That ticks me off. Now who's sick? Good gravy. Fiddignard. How did I not know you were sick? Where are you, Fiddignard? Oh, you're right there. Can your wife help you? She's not that good. Sorry. I probably messed that up. That might end up with his death. I apologize for that. That might end up with his death. My bad. In a daring display at the House Sabrentor court, Athena II resorted to catapulting a bouquet directly at Wellness II, securing a surprise engagement. Okie dokie, that's interesting. How to lose friends at House Sabrentor. I don't think I've seen this one. Well, when Wellness II began reciting poetry, comparing Athena II's eyes to fermented turnips, Abiberman II interrupted to suggest a logical discussion of marriage contracts instead. The stunned silence from House Sabrentor's gallery could have curdled milk. Whispers about the sensible chaperone from House Salister are now drifting far beyond the castle walls. He is now irrational. Sure, he's rational. When pigs fly, betrothal magic. As the final bell chimed at the courtship in House Alister's illustrious court, Elefri the third executed an impromptu display of aerial acrobatics with the pigs at the estate. The captivated Rodless II clapped with glee, thoroughly wooed by his daring feat, and consented to an engagement. Yay! Meanwhile, Wellman II of House Alister lamented their dwindling trading influence, pondering how airborne swine had muddled the business prospects. Because you don't understand, it's important. As the halls of the House Salister estate echoed with screams of childbirth, Maya II finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy, a healthy, legitimate son. Another boy and another boy's name. Let's do that one. Lucian. Actually kind of like that name. How did this go? After a suspiciously lengthy exchange of vows and a priest who nearly nodded off, Paulman V and Maliava the 13th emerged triumphantly wet, beaming at each other as if nothing could possibly go wrong for at least the rest of the day. He is 30 years younger than her. Oh my gosh. It's not uncommon. After a marathon of dull poetry and wilted flowers at the courtship, Adaman Salister managed to secure Tamara II's hand, though Tamara II accepted only after sighing loud enough to rattle the stained glass windows. Okay. Sure. Tima. I'm going to send a Vil to go do that, I suppose. Do not really have anyone over here. I'll send Gula to help you with that. Maybe she can help. How did this go? As the halls of the House Salister estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Magnolia heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl. Good job. And how about down here? As the shrieks of Ivy the Fourth echoed through the House Salister estate, a robust, legitimate girl arrived, while nurses endured a barrage of insults about the cold hands and incompetent owls. Okay, now we have another girl. More names. Let's do Fleur. Okay, well, actually she can help with that. Cool. Alright, I have two young ones who are ready to get married, but I don't have any prospects at the moment. More babies. And pause. Okay. Ooh, you can help with that. How'd this go? In a union sealed with far too many toasts, Adaman and Tamara II wed beneath banners of House Salister. And they got jewels. At the wedding, managed to spill wine. They're cute. I'm excited for them. A purse drop, no vows forgotten. Good, good, good. So Wellness II and Athena got married. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Married. At the wedding feast of Athena II and Wellness II, Ember spilled wine. Okay. Everybody loves spilling wine. After a ceremony longer than a winter night, Elefri the third was shackled to Rilis, the second with sigh heard all the way to House Alister. Oof, that didn't sound good at all. And Darna the second. Ooh, nice stats. She's really good stats. His stats are not that good at all. I kind of figured as much. I actually am going to give you to him because those stats are really good. Dub can help with that. After calmly instructing the panicking nurses and keeping their wits sharper than the midwife's scissors, Amicia the third delivered a robust girl while Lotus beamed with pride and promptly dropped their goblet onto their own boots. Wait. Is that a boy's name? Did I do it again with him? Or is that on the boys' side? Because I could have swore. Huh. Oops. I don't. No, it was on the boys' side. Okay. I was like, wait. And I'm like, it's fine. An auctioneer's tongue and a pickpocket's fingers. Ooh, armed with a velvet voice and an uncanny knack for convincing even the strangest peasant to hand over their last coat, Alge the third returned with overflowing cards. But while the goods poured in, a mysterious, friendly card game broke out among the entourage, and presto, a chest of House Salister coin disappeared faster than a squirrel at harvest. Word of this prosperity now spreads through noble halls like jam on hot bread. Ooh, perfect. Oh, Consolidad. I don't have anyone for you right now. After Conlon II proudly inspected the half-built towers, a flock of goats wandered in and devoured the steward's plans, along with the crate of House Salister's best salt. Now apparently we're constructing a castle with more doors than walls. Oh my gosh, are we ever going to finish? Nope, she's going to die first. Yep. I knew something like that was going to happen. I just knew it. Oh my gosh, I knew it. Oh my gosh, I was so... Yep. I was like, she's not going to survive. She's been doing that. That was the third time. Look at how big we are. And she couldn't even finish building a freaking castle. What was her intelligence? I gotta wonder. Oh, her wit was not high. She was the gullible swap. She was not very good, so I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. So, dude, why did you have to get sick? Why? So annoying. Sir. Amidst the laborious groans and anxious pacing of Crow the third, Quinn the fourth quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. You're not going to be named Nigelferi. Nope, 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 nope. I don't know. Did I name anyone Aster? I can't even remember. Alistair, yeah. I don't think I named anyone Aster yet. Okay. Superstitious. Okay. After calmly instructing the panicking nurses and keeping their wits sharper than the midwife's scissors, Magnolia delivered a robust boy. While Stennis beamed with pride and promptly dropped their goblet onto their own boots. So we have Stennis. As the shrieks of Primrose echoed through the House Salister estate, a robust, legitimate girl arrived, while nurses endured a barrage of insults about their cold hands and incompetent towels. Another Primrose, yay. How did this go? Well, Walberman, he coughed up his last breath. She wasn't married long. Wow. That was crazy. With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Attila had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. We now have an Alaricus the fifth. Okay. So... I will look at that in a minute. We do have Adrinus the second. I'm going to try for Consolidate on this one and send Stennis. Okay, so We need someone with charisma. Someone with high charisma. That's an Ivy, just to see if that'll work. Alright, now I need to figure out who can help this individual who's sick. I guess Emge can help. Okay. I think one more year and we'll stop. I don't want to go too long, guys. Wow, now we're getting so many. Yay, Fittignard survived, and now she's building the castle. Good gravy. In a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays goal that defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Such a delicate flower, unfortunately. It's Cola. I was going to say, if they ended up pregnant, that would be actually crazy, but fun. So you're meek. Okay, trust. And that was about it. Okay. Okay. You're going to help them, and you're going to help them. Athena, stop giving me that look. After Adana II paraded a basket of wilted posies in an awkward poem, Oberon gallantly agreed to an engagement, pausing midway only to rescue a toppled serving boy, earning nods of approval from the ever-watchful Amicia II. Okay. Dahlia. Oh, she's cute. I could send one of my boys. Let's send Rohan. I don't know if she's single. I wasn't looking. I could have. In the grand halls of House Salexisor, Consolidad cast a fortunate gaze upon Edwardness II amidst awkward small talk and a minor mishap involving spilled meat. Unbelievably, this mirthful blunder led to their engagement, proving Consolidad to be astoundingly lucky indeed. Okay. How did this go? Wow. She got the title. Good job. But Ivy didn't. Who's sick and why are they sick? Why does everybody keep getting sick? Who's the sick one? Blackjack. Blackjack. Alright, still let go help Blackjack. He's having issues. Alright, so we are going to leave it there, guys. So we did not manage to get a child, a girl from either one of these without going into the names of theirs. I probably could rename this one to Maliava because technically... Let me know if I should. If you don't want to, if you don't want me to, just let me know. Wait till they have another one, but we might not have another one, so that's why I'm a little worried. And then there's these two that are also, you know, working on having a kid too, so I'm just a little worried about that too, because it's interesting, because it would be these two that had a kid, so this line would be the ones that would have the Maliava the 14th. But if these two do have a girl, I could probably go Maliava. I'm just not sure. We'll figure it out. So we've gotten pretty big. We did have someone try and build castles, and she did it 3 times and then died. So I don't know. We'll split off again, I suppose. Some point in time, we will split off. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this lovely journey. At least it wasn't as brutal as last time. But we're still going to try and push towards getting our Maliava name continuing. And thank you guys so much for joining me on this wonderful journey, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please feel free to like the video if you like the video, and if you like my content and you want to see more, please feel free to subscribe if you have not already subscribed. I also have a Discord down below. We don't have a whole lot of people in there. I'm trying to get more people in there as much as possible. We do have fun in there. We do talk about random stuff, and you can also suggest games that you guys want me to try out. because I do want to try out more games. And we will do the challenge. I'm going to put it up on Saturday. I think I'm going to set it up so it goes out on Saturday, at least the beginning of it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I hope to see you guys all next time. Have an awesome day wherever you guys are in the world. And I'll see you next time. Bye.